this video, I will introduce Adobe Spark. Adobe Spark is a free Adobe program that is accessible online, so you can get to it without installing anything anytime that you can get access to the internet, that allows you to create images, websites, and videos. To get to Adobe Spark, go to spark.adobe.com. Once there, you'll be asked to log in, and you'll be taken to the page that you see now. If you have any projects that you've previously worked on, you will see them listed here, and if you hover over them, you can edit them. If you'd like to create a new project, you can click on the plus button. When you click on the plus button, you'll have an option between creating a Spark post, a Spark page, or a Spark video. In this video, I will introduce you to SparkPage. SparkPage is a tool for making really awesome looking but very easy to create web pages. In this case, rather than starting out with showing you how to do something and ending with you being able to see the final product, I'm going to start out by showing you the final product and then show you how I got there. This is an example of a web page that I made with Adobe Page. If I scroll down on this web page, the header scrolls up, and we scroll through a series of pictures that are labeled with information until we finally reach the end, and we can scroll through some information and go to a link for more information. It's a pretty cool web page. Took me exactly 2 minutes to make it. Let's see how. To create an Adobe page, click on the blue Page button. You'll start out with the ability to add a title. Just click there and add any title or subtitle that you would like. You can click in the top right corner for themes to choose a different look. These themes not only control the way that your text looks on the header, some of them come with those backgrounds, some of them don't, some of them just change the font. And it also controls how other aspects of your presentation will look. I'm just going to go ahead and go with crisp. Once I've done that, if I click the plus button here, I can add a photo. I can either upload a photo or find a photo. In this instance, I'll upload one. Got that off of my computer. And now that I have a title for my website and a photo for the header, it tells me right here, start scrolling to write your story. When I scroll, I can see a plus button. When I click on that, I get the opportunity to add photos, text, links by buttons, videos, photo grids, or glide shows. I'm going to start out with a glide show. When I click on that, it asks me to add a few background photos. Again, I can either upload my own photos or I can find free photos in Creative Commons. Once I have all the pictures I want in my glide show, I click Save. And when I start scrolling through it, I see these text boxes. When I click on one, I can add photos inside of those, links inside of those, videos inside of those, or text inside of those. If I highlight text I've already written, it gives me the opportunity to turn that into a header, to center it, to fix typos. Once I've done everything that I want to my slideshow, I can add more text. I can either write my own or copy some in. If it copies in a way that I don't like for example, if I want all of this to be one thing, I can just click on one and backspace, and it takes out the spaces. Again, I can click on this, and it gives me the ability to edit it. I could also make this word a link if I wanted to. I can add a button to link to another page. And it allows me to determine where my button is going to be, left, center, or right. And when I'm done, I can click preview to see what it'll look like. When I'm done with my preview, I can X out right here. And if there was something I didn't like for example, maybe I want these to march across the screen, so I like that one on the left, but I'd rather have this one be in the center. I can click on it and drag it over to the center. You can see it's that easy to create a pretty sophisticated looking web page.